People often ask me, why do you have post-it notes on your car? Well, they're not post-it notes, they're decals. And what they are is a graphic representation of the Pythagorean Theorem. You've probably heard of the Pythagorean Theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. And every educated person should be able to say Pythagorean Theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. But what I have found is that most people really don't understand the beauty of this theorem. It was written down on paper, so to speak, by a guy named Pythagoras. He was a Greek mathematician and philosopher, and his group literally worshipped math. They were quite secretive about their math, and they didn't like people who weren't a part of their group knowing about their math. Well, I'm going to let you in on the secret. But first, I have to confess, I'm a teacher. I really like to put in extras as much as possible. I especially like art history, so I've included a picture called the School of Athens. It's a painting by an artist named Raphael. It's really interesting. You might want to look it up on Wikipedia. But for now, the connection is right there. That figure holding the book is Pythagoras. I also like to include a little bit of geography when I can. Seems to be a weakness in a lot of people in America. A lot of people can recognize Italy. This is a map of Europe, and there's Italy, and it's really easy because it looks like a boot. If you go to the heel of Italy and head east, you'll see Greece. Greece is where Pythagoras was from. So let's get on to that secret about the decals. The Pythagorean Theorem is all about right triangles and the relationship between the sides. We have here the classic example where we have a triangle with the legs measuring 3 and 4 units and the hypotenuse measuring 5 units. So let's look at the side labeled 3. It's 3 units long, and if I do 3 squared, 3 times 3 is 9. The other leg has a measure of 4 units, and 4 squared is 16. Finally, the hypotenuse has a measure of 5 units, and 5 squared is 25. Now here's where things get cool. Check it out. I'm going to take this pink square, the 16 little squares, and put it on top of the 25 squares. Covers a lot of it, but not all of it. Now, watch with the green. The 3 squared was 9, and I'm going to take those pieces and I'm going to put them on here. Check it out. 3 squared plus 4 squared equals 25 squared. 9 plus 16 equals 25. That's the graphic representation of the Pythagorean Theorem. It's really cool. It's cool enough that I stuck it on my car, and it's a lot of fun when people who are in on the secret pass me on the road. I even had one guy pull up next to me and was giving me a radical thumbs up because he loved my license plate and my Pythagorean Theorem decals.